Hey guys, EBPMAN here, and this is CES week. Before we head out to the show, I wanted to share with you what I have in my tech bag and how we're going to cover it. Let's check it out. This week is CES week, and we'll be there live covering the entire show. One of the things about a massive show like CES is carrying the right tech, but also not too much tech because it could be a back-breaking experience. So let me share with you what I have in my tech bag and what we'll be taking to cover the show this year.
Make sure you hit the subscribe button and tap the little bell icon to get notified when new videos become available.
Now, one of the things that's really important for me as I go to the show is having power. And there are electric outlets all over the show, but stopping and then plugging in just takes time, and it's a massive event. I've struggled every year to cover the entire show, every single venue, because it's just so large. So being able to have portable power with me is really important. So with us, Noel and I actually have two of these. We carry this Zender battery. It's something that we have, and I'll put the link in the comment area, that we carry with ourselves. And this is a pretty massive battery. This is a battery that has 20,100 milliamp hours. So it's safe to travel with, and it has enough ports where I can power my smartphone. And more importantly, it also has a PD port right here. So that means that my iPad or my MacBook Pro can be charged from this battery here. So literally I could go a couple days on this battery and not having to charge it once at the show. That being said, when I need to charge, I just plug it in at night, and in the next morning it's topped off. Now, from a mic perspective, this is one of the mics that I carry. I actually carry 3 mics, which I'm going to share with you. So this is one that I carry with me. I also then have a Rode Mic Pro, which is right now up here doing the recording for this session. And then I also have one for interviews. And it's important for me when I'm doing the interviews, it's really just one take. I can't actually have someone say it 5 times. So it's important for me to get good audio. So while I have this shotgun mic recording, I also then have some of these, 2 of these attached, one to me and one to the person I'm interviewing, so that I can make sure that I get all the detail and I get it in one take. And the neat thing about this is that it works with an iPhone. I used to carry a separate recording device, but then I found that it was just, from a workflow perspective, since it's just Noel and I, it just takes too much time. So having it on the iPhone makes it easier, just to airdrop something into my MacBook Pro, airdrop something into my iPad, and then start working with audio and cleaning things up that way. So the neat thing about this solution from Rode, which I'll also include in the comment area, is that it allows for 2 mics. The kit actually comes with 2 mics, one that I could connect to myself, and then the other one that I can connect to the person that I'm interviewing, and then it just makes that interview process a lot easier. So this is our mic solution, so we carry 3 mics with us. So now let's talk about editing. What do I take to the show to edit? Now, I wanted to show this on camera because this is what I love about this bag. Now, again, we're still back at the bag, and I've been pulling things out off camera. So I want to show you something that's in here. So I'm just going to unzip this side, and I'm just going to show you what's inside. So I actually have, and I carry with me, on the show floor, a MacBook Pro, 13-inch, and then I also have a 12.9-inch iPad. They fit in the bag. So, and again, with the sling, I'm able to distribute the weight, and these are the 2 devices of choice that I take with me to the show. Now, my editing software of choice while I'm at the show varies based on what I'm doing. So I have 2 distinct workflows. So if I'm on the floor and I want to get something out quickly, what I'll use is LumaTouch to do that. So you can see here, I have a video that I was editing. So this is going to be one choice if I want to get something out fast and I'm on the floor, and it's really about dropping some videos in and getting things done quickly. Now, if I'm going to be doing some larger editing and I'm going to be in the hotel room, what I'll do is I'll use my MacBook Pro, the 13-inch. And this is a 2018 version with Touch Bar, and I'll be using Final Cut. So that's how I'll go through the videos. I'll do all the editing, and then I'll use one of the mics that I have. I'll either use the Rode shotgun mic, or I'll use this mic here, and even maybe the reporting mic to do any kind of voiceovers. And I'll do that in the hotel room. I'm not really concerned about the audio there because it's typically going to be quiet, but these are my 2 devices of choice for doing editing and posting. Now, the camera I'm taking to the show is going to be the one that I'm recording on right now. This is a Canon M50. We'll be shooting everything in 4K, and also as a secondary camera, I'm going to be using the DJI Pocket. DJI Pocket is going to serve for our B-roll, and it also is going to shoot everything in 4K. Now, I wanted to try to see if we could get more footage with this guy here, but there's some limitations, and it may be firmware related. Everybody, and you'll find every video on let's say YouTube, where people are trying to connect an external mic via the USB-C port, are learning that it doesn't work. And my guess is that there's a firmware update that's going to support that, because it's very unlikely, in my mind, that DJI would have a proprietary dongle or a proprietary jack for mics. I hope they don't do that, because that will kind of be a horrible decision. But if that's the case, we'll have to work with that. But there is no audio jack at this point on this device, so it's really difficult to use it. So a lot of our B footage will be here. If we do some vlogging, we'll use it as well. So let me know what you think about the audio as we do the videos. And I'll have the secondary battery or the secondary audio source coming from the mic system that we talked about right here. So we'll have this mic that we'll use also, just in case the audio is really bad. So a lot of the B-roll is going to come from here, and then also anytime that Nilda and I are walking through the convention center, we want to give you a flavor of what's going on, you'll be able to get it through this device. Now, we also carry with us, not in the bag, some tripods. So this is a Manfrotto carbon fiber tripod. I love it because it's lightweight, and while it's very short, look how small this is, it extends almost up to this height. So I use this for any kind of steady shots that I'll need to take, if I have to do any kind of additional B-roll footage, if I'm interviewing someone and let's say Nilda and I are part of the video, this is how we're going to do it. And in addition to that, I'm jerry-rigging something up, and this is what we're going to be using. This is going to be used in conjunction with our DJI Osmo Pocket, especially when we're doing kind of our vlogging using the Pocket. What I don't like about the Pocket is that it feels a little bit unnatural when you're recording yourself if you want to get a good background view. So you have to extend your arm out like this. And let me pull out a little bit from the shot. You'll notice, this is, while it's very lightweight, it doesn't feel natural. So what I prefer to do is I prefer to use a selfie stick, and because their extension selfie stick isn't available yet, this selfie stick works really well. So I can actually connect it like this, have it facing up. I have a little Velcro here that I'm going to tie around it, and then I can actually have it like this. Now, it will extend to the same length as my arm extends, but I won't be walking around like this in the show. It'll be easier for me to just walk around doing something like this. And with the face tracking, it will work really well. So we will carry this selfie stick to take advantage of the features of the DJI Pocket. Now, the last thing I carry in my bag that it's on the convention floor is one of these. Now, when you look at this at first, you're saying, hey, what is that? Well, it's not a hard drive, even though I do have one that I keep in the hotel room. It's actually a business card holder, because the show is a wonderful opportunity for you to meet and actually network. So as I'm meeting with brands, and as we're talking even with fellow YouTubers, you just push this little button right here, and my business card comes out and hand it out. Again, watch how cool this is. And there I have my card. So I'm able to just distribute cards. It's cool, it's kind of techy as well, and I think it fits kind of the channel itself. Now, the last piece of tech that I have in my bag are my Sonys. And these are going to be the M2s. This is what I'm taking with me. I have the Bose Q35, and I have a whole range of headphones on the channel, as you've seen. But these are going to be my choice to take on the show because of the noise canceling capabilities. Also, the audio reproduction on these are really good. They're lightweight. They're great for planes, as you can see in many of the videos I've done. And then they also bring a lot of peace to my home. Peace because at night while I'm doing my editing and Nilda's sleeping, she doesn't want to hear all the video stuff that's going on. So I'll be wearing these at night to make sure I can get the videos out to you and keep peace in my home. So guys, that concludes everything that's in my bag for CES. As you can see, my bag is now empty. Nothing is left inside. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Give us a thumbs up. Help us grow the channel. Talk about our channel. Share our channel with your friends. We've had phenomenal growth this year, and we're at CES thanks to your subscription, your comments, and your following. See you in the next one, and thanks for watching.